I don't know if y'all heard that, but Tokyo Tony's live, and she's saying that it was lies, that he screenshotted pictures from live videos. I don't know if it's YouTube or her OnlyFans page. I don't know. Like I said, I watch Tokyo Tony, but usually when she's in the car. So I never seen her. Or well, when she used to be with her ex. But, but she said the boy staged it. What's going on, Brianna? Tokyo Tony live, and I was interested because you brought it up the other day because I hadn't known about it. But she live, and they saying that he screenshot it and he created the conversation. And you know it's crazy because a girl just did that shit to the guy, remember, saying that he gave her the house in Virginia, and she lied. So that's crazy. They said the boy just wanted his name and clout. Yep, that's fucked up. But she's such a fucked up person. That's what make it more believable. They did look real. They did look real. But did you see the story with like I said, I don't know. But she's live now. I was watching the video and then they were saying like, yeah, they took the pictures from this site. Cause the pictures that he was saying, like she said to him personally, those was pictures from a live video. And I guess they got text apps where you could just create conversations. Cause the girl did that with the guy. She had a whole long thread. And the text message looked so real. The only way he could clear his name was getting test results for AIDS, and he showed his picture with his ID, everything. So they knew that he didn't even have HIV. She lied, and she had a whole text thread. People are weird. But Tokyo Tony is a toxic guy's mom. So that's why I made it believable. She toxic as hell. But I'm happy she ain't stooping that low. Yeah, because she's over there now. I got showing receipts and stuff. So I make sure y'all check her out. Because I was just over there. I'm like, oh, wait, let me let people know. She said it's fake, y'all. I hope so. And I can't believe it because I just saw that video about the HIV thing. Uh-uh. Yeah, chat rap. Y'all should be unblocked. Yusuf unblock y'all because he's my manager mob. I told him to unblock you and Coolin. So if y'all see the replay, y'all unblock now. But yeah, that's crazy. But low key, she's another truth speaker though. When she be going on her little rant, she be pulling shit like as far as like talking about shit that's going on. But sometimes she use it for evil though. Cause I remember when Nature Boy was first going through his shit, she the one that told Nature Boy to say that because Nature Boy swear he's smart, but he not. But she's the one that told him to say that he's just acting online. That's not the real personality. That's just him acting. He's playing a character for money, all that type of shit. But she be exposing some shit. But I'm just happy to hear she ain't go that low because I still do think she toxic as hell. Hope she get it together. She toxic. I I used to watch Nature Boy when he used to do them real nigga moments. That I ain't gonna lie, that shit used to be hilarious. So I used to watch him for that. And that's how I found out about Bigo, because Nature Boy, when he got kicked off of YouTube and he went to Bigo, and that's how I found all these other people. But I was on a different side than you was on. I don't know how to do it. How do I do that? Matter of fact, I'm gonna text Yusuf and tell him to do it for me. I'm gonna send him some pictures. I don't know how to do. I don't even remember how I did that shit that time. Must have been one of my smart days. I'm gonna ask Yusuf to do it. And that's not a steak, that's a pork chop. But I'm gonna ask Yusuf to change it. And I'm asking to make me a banner for like my thing. I don't know why I don't be using my friend his good in your studio when you set your live up. Okay. 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 Yeah, I want to change it. Everybody been telling me that, but I told them I don't know how to do it. I'm learning YouTube, but I'm getting way better than original. That's why I'm glad me and Coolin back speaking because she was helping me a lot. But I need Coolin to hit this link one day. I want to make sure it's you. You could have snuck a phone in. I watch a lot of jail time story times. Coolin, no shade, and they always getting cell phones. Well, at least the men's side. I don't. I need to find some women's story times. Yeah, but thank you, Brown. I'm gonna check that. That's probably how I did it before. I did it so long ago, and everybody was like, "Yeah." I know people were like how you did it the first time, but I really don't be remembering. I probably took the time to look it up. But yeah, Tokyo Tony said they lying, y'all. He lying. He staged them text messages, but she should sue for that. Now that's something you could definitely sue for. Definitely could sue for that. That's definitely defamation of character. Definitely got a lawsuit. You be ready to sue your daughter, so you better sue his ass. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you to do it because hmm, I want to do a banner too. I'm send some more pictures because he stole the pictures from her live, Brianna. She said she believed he did. He took the pictures. It's screenshots. He took screenshots. I don't know if she still got an OnlyFans or she did that on live, but it was screenshots from a live. Yeah, he took screenshots from her OnlyFans or her live. Yeah, because everybody was like, that's what her chat was saying. Like, because I guess her fans of her, they follow her everywhere. They was like, that's from this day, that's from that day. Da, da, da. Yeah, it was no personal pictures. Everything he got came from online. It wasn't like she took it with her phone and sent it to him. No. So with that, if he's stealing pictures, why wouldn't he make up a fake text for that? That's why, I know that's why most people like iPhones because that's why, like, especially if you online, that's the way to prove it by like screen recording and stuff like that. To it like that. But she was like, all he did was shows like screenshots on his live. He didn't do no screen recording or nothing. Because everything was fabricated. Because they was like I thought it was Rob Kardashian at first, but it's some black guy, I forgot. I don't even remember him. But I guess she's saying he's trying to get in the limelight. But it is what it is. I was like, oh, they lying on her. But she's toxic, so that's why it was more believable. She's a toxic ass mama. I know that much. I said, oh, let me come back and let y'all know. Because I'm home, a little bored, and nobody's live. I don't know why nobody live, but probably the time of the day it is. And I'm doing ribs today. I should do them on live later, so show Emmy how to do it. This is my favorite. Actually, I don't know. I might not do them in the oven. I might fry them. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. I'm doing ribs today and some mash. I'm doing roasted mashed potatoes. But I'm gonna do it with the almond milk today because I bought some almond milk. Not I really liked the last time, but for some reason she doesn't want to drink it no more. So I need to get rid of this milk before it go bad. So I'm gonna do some roasted mashed potatoes, but I'm gonna use the almond milk. And the sides, I don't know. Well, spinach for now, obviously. But Nala's been doing a good job. She's been opening her horizons to new meat. Like she likes the ribs, whether I bake it or fry it, she likes it, which is great because I'm so tired of making chicken. So tired. Oh, and she loves purple cabbage. That's what I forgot to buy. She loves the purple cabbage. She won't eat the green one, but she loves the purple one. So yeah. Yeah, that's all. Oh, and chat rap. I was rewatching my video because I watched myself. I was not laugh. I wasn't saying it's good for that. I was talking to Gino that it's good that his mom was feeling better. But no, I don't feel good about what you was talking about. No. And I was just and I would tell you, it's just a habit for me to ignore people because I don't know if he was trolling me chat rap by talking every time I was talking. So I just like, oh well, fuck it. I'm gonna show how you can ignore people, and I just kept on talking. So I didn't even hear you half time. But yeah, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking to Gino. Yeah, such a boring day now. And now I can't get my. Now that I fixed my phone, I can't get that cheap phone to come back on no more. It's crazy. Can't even play my music. Fucking weirdos. I mean, this phone is a weirdo, not y'all. Yeah, that's 100. Yep, it just will not come on. I don't know. Hey, oh, they got my 1K. Okay, they got my promo for my 1K. Hi, long time no see. Yeah, I can't wait till next. Well, Saturday. I need it. I'm actually looking around for my own laptop now, so I can start practicing on how to use it in my YouTube, so that way I can also grow my other channel expeditiously. And the other channel is gonna be better because I'm gonna know how to use the computer for YouTube features because there be certain things I want to put in there. Like I got a bunch of little clips. Even how YouTube give you the option you could clip something, and I be clipping it, and I don't know where it be going. I never hear it. But anyway, maybe it'll work better when I go on the thing. So that's what I'm working on when I get my money next time. I've been looking around at different ones online. Get me a little laptop, and I got a couple of videos in my watch later that be saying like the best laptops to get for YouTube. So that's what next week money gonna go to my damn computer, so I can play my music. And I figured out another thing, and I like sharing. I figured out when you play music that they perform live, because a lot of people that I like to listen to, they sing just as good live as they do on the album. So I'm gonna start doing that. So that way I can play my music and not worry about these haters trying to strike me or copyright me. They be more worried about my music than the actual artist. Weirdos. But yeah. So that's what I'm waiting for my 1K for next week for. Oh, and yesterday when I was I had called Amazon guys, right? Because they owe me money for something. Well, they could exchange it, but like they've been this has been ongoing for at least a month now. And I'm just sick of it. And I just wasn't following up like I should be. Cause I hate waiting on the phone. Like I hate people have you on hold forever and Amazon like to do that shit. So I always gotta put time aside, gain some patience just to talk to them. And while we was right there at the end where we just finishing up the process so they could refund me my money, and Nyla runs into the building. And when you get in my building, is the reception is so fucking bad. So I promise you, as in the middle of me trying to answer her back, the call drops. I was so heated. I didn't even call them back. I gotta call them back today though. Because I knew I wasn't gonna get the same operator anyway. So I was gonna have to do it all over again. I said no. Because I ain't gonna have no patience. And if you rude to people, they ain't gonna want to help you. So I was like, let me not even call back. Because I was pissed. I was like, Nana, why would you do that? So I'm gonna call them back again today. Later on, when Nala go, because when Nala come out, I'm just gonna go to take her to the park, let her burn out some extra energy, and I'll call them then. Because I want her to go to bed early tonight. I need to binge watch Real Housewives of Orlando. Cause I like I told you, I like watching recaps to decide whether it's worth watching or not. And it seems like that show is worth watching. So I need to binge watch that. So I need her to go to bed early tonight. And I don't want to have to keep chasing after her. So I want to be extra tired. I need to turn these Facebook notifications off. Okay, not bad. Because I'm only on Facebook for the games anyway, so I don't lose my place in the games. But you know, you go on there, people will be adding you in group chats that you didn't ask to be in. um, the hell? Hold on, my bad. Hmm. And Yusuf, if you in the clouds, before I end the live, drop down. I'll get the link for you. Cause I'm not, cause I didn't see no other text after that. And you know my phone service sucks when I'm home. Mhm. Unless I go on my internet number. If I use my internet number, it works better. I should text you that number. Yeah, the reception over here sucks so fucking bad. Also, I have to download the internet number just for the bus because they'll be texting me and they'll be like, she be getting angry at me. Like, girl, I didn't get no text. Sometimes I won't get the text till like 7, 8 o'clock at night. And they text me like 4:35. But yeah. Anyway, I just had to let y'all know Tokyo 20 said they lying on her. She ain't do that. I hope not, because I would have been wild. Wow. But there is a mother doing that. I think it's a show, and that's another show I want to go look into. I haven't watched it yet. It's called Smothered, and it's a mother supposed to be like with her daughter's husband or whatever. It's weird. Like they do a lot of weird stuff. Like from the clips I've seen, so I want to watch that show before I really give an opinion. I want to, but it's just weird. It's just weird. Certain things you just don't what you call it do with your daughter. Like, and I never seen. I I always thought that was weird. People trying to compete with people like underneath their age group and stuff. Like that's weird to me. It's always been weird. But it's some narc mothers out there. They love competing with their daughters. Weirdos. But then you see them in the world too, because like a lot of older women like to compete with women that's not their age. Like that's weird to me. I can't speak for nobody else. I wish I would compete with somebody like half my age. That's weird. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah, but I want to watch that show. It's called Smother. They say it's on TLC. So I know I'll be able to find it on YouTube. So I'm gonna watch that show eventually. But first I gotta watch Housewives of Orlando, not Housewives, Basketball Wives of Orlando. Did y'all see Tammy Roman? I shared it on my community board. Tammy Roman snapped on Jennifer. Why did she snap on her like that? I was like, yeah, I definitely gotta see the show. Definitely gotta see the show. She snapped on her. Like she went in, talking about how Jennifer was trying to sell herself in Africa. Like, what is going on in Africa? They the new sugar daddies? The hell? Everybody going to Africa to get a bag? Hold on. Okay, my bad. I'm back. Okay, okay, I'm back. But yeah, she was saying that Jennifer was selling that stuff in Africa, but it didn't work out for her because she was too old. And I know from the reviews I heard, and one of the I watched this lady called Color Me Pink. I love her reviews. And I know she be having like a lot of the behind the scenes tea because like some of the people that be on the shows be talking to her. So she said, Danielle, she be talking to her behind the scenes. So she was like, I already knew a lot of that stuff was gonna happen before it happened. So yeah, they said Jennifer. So I guess she went from selling it to paying for it because they said her new man broke. She bought her own engagement. Like she's the super. They said Jennifer and him is super sin and whatever that guy she dating name is. So she's paying for everything and just pretending like to get married. And then Tammy Roman said that she's kissing up to Evelyn. Well, we already knew that. She always did that. That's nothing new. Okay. But yeah. Oh yeah, hit the like button, y'all. Sorry. Thank you, Triple. Y'all hit the like button. But yeah. She said she's selling it in Africa. She paying for him. Well, Color Me Pink said the girl Danielle said she was paying for it, paying for the guy. Just crazy. And I didn't even know they had the OGs in there. And now I need to see who that Brooke is, the one that left the show. So I'm gonna have to be doing some back and forth between Lipstick Alley and that because I need to see. Oh, and one of Dwight Howard, the guy that got caught with the trans woman, he one of his baby mama on there, and that's the kid he just took custody over. They got a 13-year-old together, and he went to the court, and he was only giving her 3,000 a month, 3K a month in child support. I get more than that. Hey boo, hey triple things. Like, how you only gonna give her 3K a month? You know how much the White Howard makes? That's no, it's not Royce. It's another one. He got another baby because Royce got a son with him, and they son is a preteen. It's a girl. One of them, but I haven't watched the show yet, so I don't know which one it is. But they have a 13-year-old daughter together. But anyway, he just won custody of the girl. He just took full custody, and the reason the judge gave him full custody, and watch, see how I tell you how the court system be dirty if you got money or like people that work in there. He took the mother to court because I learned this when I was watching a recap. Thank you, boo. That's what I'm talking about. Fuck her, fucking bad wench. But yeah, they took her to the he took her to the what you call it court, and he said he took her to court because the daughter was coming, I believe, on TikTok or IG. I think he said it was TikTok or IG, and she was scantily dressed, like she wasn't dressed age appropriate. She was listening to sexually explicit music, and that the mother moved. all the way out to Florida. What I think it's Florida, wherever that the new basketball shows is. He said that the mother moved the girl all the way to that state without his knowledge or permission, just so she could film in the Basketball Wives show. And the judge granted him full custody. Now, he's the primary custodian now. So basically, he was asking for primary custodialship and to not have to pay her 3K a month. Like, nigga, how much money you only giving the girl 3K out of all that money and you don't even want to do that? He really don't like women. He hate that shit. He had to have kids to pretend he's straight and now that his secrets out, he's mad. He like, fuck it, that's what I think. Yes, thank you. So so the judge granted him full custody. And like I think it was Rodney, the voice I was listening to, he was like, how you gonna get granted custody when you are in the middle of a legal battle where you basically admitted guilt to like raping somebody? Hey pretty girl chocolate, hey boo. Welcome. So you basically on trial for raping somebody, having all these type of orgies at your house and stuff, but yet you're qualified to talk about this shit. That's crazy. And get custody. Look what money gets you. But Roy said the same thing happened to her when she was like, when she was going, she said she was taking him to court because of the things he was doing around their son. And look what his son is doing to other kids. And like I tell you, when kids do that to other kids, it's because of what they seen or what happened to them. No kid naturally does that to other kids. That comes from, being in that type of situation or seeing it. It affects you. I'll never forget when my older daughter was younger and she was going to school and they had to all call us because the little girl came out of nowhere. The little girl came to school trying to fill up on the other little girl's skirts. Because I remember my daughter came home. She was like, "Mommy," because my daughter went to school. You had to wear a uniform. She's like, "Mom, I don't want to wear uniform." She said, "I don't want to wear no skirts to school no more." I said, "Why not?" Because she liked it to skirts. Because I used to get her the skirts. And only thing I never understood why they sold it. Like for the school uniform, they actually got a mini skirt. So they got the mini skirt and then they got the one to the knees and then they got the pants. So I never got her the mini skirt, but she had the skirt to the knees, the tights and the pants. So one day she came up to me, and then she told me what happened. I was like, what? And then next thing you know, when I looked at her bag, it was a note. So when I was taking her to school the next morning, I damn sure was gonna stop in that principal's office. But as I was going to the school, guess who I wound up talking to on the way walking there? The child that did that to another kid in the class. It was the grandmother. She was coming to the school because I guess both of the parents was working. And she was like, yeah, they trying to ask, she was like, they think like somebody be touching her. So I have to go there and explain to them nobody ever touched her. But sometimes when her parents be like doing certain things with each other, like they're not mindful of like, making sure the door is locked and shit to their bedroom. So basically the girl was seeing her parents do that on more than one occasion. So she was acting it out with other kids in the class. That's what happened. So and that was happening with Dwight Howard's son. And he was always doing it to little boys. You know what I'm saying? Because and Royce been taking him to court for that. She been going to court saying how inappropriate things were happening around him, their son when he be throwing those parties. And the judge basically threw her out the court every single time. And now and now this is coming true because how can he get full custody of a 13-year-old because the mother said in court, she answered back in court. But like Roy said, it's like you're fighting a machine. So the mother said, yeah, she didn't approve of her daughter doing those videos on TikTok anyway. Like I'm blessed. I never had those type of issues, but to be honest, you really can't watch them at all times, And then she said that he knew that he was going out there to film, but y'all see how he acted when Royce was filming on that show. He don't want them to film. He's a narc, you know what I'm saying? And he's using women to have a straight image, but he don't really like women. And that's a lot of men out there like that. Like they really don't like you. But they will have kids, they will do this and they and that, anything to protect themselves against the comments of other men, because it's not really women that's, doing, like, causing them harm for what they want to do in the bedroom. It's other men. So they go through all these extremes, you know, just to try to, like, yeah. Yeah, he did. He just started claiming him. But not on paper. He still didn't sign a birth certificate. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? He get it from the daddy. Yeah, so that's another reason I want to watch Basketball Wives of Orlando. Yeah, because it's a lot of drama going on behind that show. And they said that it was so many fights on the show, they could not even air all of them because of how dirty it got. And I didn't know that what's her name was on there from Bad Girls Club, Megan. She's on there. I like her for reality TV. Like, I usually when Megan's on the show, it's gonna be good. Her in New York, I like them. They really good for reality TV. So now that I know Megan's on the show, and I've seen some of the clips, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm about to binge watch this tonight, because the reunion already, I think it's, oh no, and that's another thing. They said it was so toxic they can't even do a reunion, so there's not even going to be a reunion for the show. That's crazy. But yep, the whichever one is Dwight Howard baby mama on the show, she just looks like she still got custody, but he's the primary custody, and he don't have to give her child support, which was only 3K. Sad. They say he did that son, like, he got another son, because I seen an interview Royce did. He got another son that he never had no relation, just like Roy's son. He never really had any relationship with the kid. He would pay the child support he had, but it was no visitors. He never got all his kids together. She said that's something that, like, some of the mothers that they would do on their own with the kids. And one of the mothers wound up passing away. She died, and he went and took custody of the little boy just so he wouldn't have to do child support. Like, this nigga do not like to pay child support. I guess he wanted all for the trans women. He got to pay for them orgies. He ain't trying to pay no child support. But yep, she was like, right after his mother died, he went and took that little boy from the grandmother, which is the only family he had, because he didn't really know, Dwight like that, because he didn't spend no time with none of his kids. So right after the mother died, just because he didn't want to do child support, and he was like the only living parent, so of course he gonna win that case over the grandmother. So he got custody, like he going around getting custody of all his kids for the wrong motherfucking reason. Hey, Hypnotic. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a lot of weird shit that you like. This system is so messed up for little kids sometimes. And look at the charges that he got going. That's crazy. And because her daughter posted some type of video and the music she was dancing to, look at the things he's doing in his house. Yes, everybody. Hypnotic coming through with that. The blessings. Yeah, he's a really messed up individual. He's a narc. He's a malignant narc. Very nasty. Very nasty. And he the one that went out and had all these kids because he don't want to accept himself. Exactly. That's what they was asking. Like, how can he win the case with all of those court cases he got going on? And all because the daughter went on TikTok or IG, wherever she went, and the music, like, like, that didn't make sense. But it happens all the time. That's why sometimes having a baby by these people, like, just because they famous, you think not every time it's like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a downside to it too. You know, you got to do your homework first. And the possibility of dealing with a DL man when you talk about the industry is very more than likely. You know what I'm saying? There's no look to that shit. That's why it's DL. But to me, I see it in him. And that other guy, what's his name? I forgot his name. And he married too. He's really tall. Damn, I forgot his name. I told you I stopped really watching basketball like that when they did Allen Iverson like that. I really didn't appreciate that shit. Like I was boycotting basketball because they all won. That's why they get mad. She said, "Why do people get mad when you call them a mammy? Because they all won. That's why they mad. Because it's true. The truth never cared who liked it though. Yes, yeah. Please hit the like button, guys. Yeah, because it's true. I just know a mammy when I see one. Like I don't have to call nobody. Like mammies have certain mammies. To me, I think mammies are so dangerous. Like people, I'm not capping. Mammies are dangerous to me. A hit dog always gonna holler. That's a fact. But mammies are dangerous. Like they're really, really dangerous, and I think that should know that. I don't think it's talked about enough. Like a lot of people just accept certain things and people, and you can't do that. You know, like people, toxic is toxic. Like if you're like some people, they can grow up and recognize the error of their ways, even if they're taught that. Like they'll do the work on themselves, they'll go to therapy or they do shadow work. However, they get to the points that they get there. They recognize things and they get there. But some people, they just revel in that shit, and that's like, I can't, I can't do it. I don't want to be around your son. See, look what happened to that girl who, the teenager girl that the boy just killed at the workplace, and the mother, the one that, because the mother, she worked there with her ex's mother, and he was blaming her for giving him an STD. I think he said he gave her like some type of STD. It wasn't nothing that was fatal, like House of Virginia, but he claimed that she gave him an STD, and then she never even had one. He lied, but because he told his mother that, his mother was like, "Okay, I'm gonna give you her shift." Now this is the mother of your grandchild. Y'all both working the same job. Catch that. Like you at the same place she in life, but she's in her early 20s and starting out trying to take care of her daughter because you and your son ain't doing shit. So she getting out there doing it, whatever. So he claimed that he was only sleeping with her, which obviously wasn't true. But they said that he was mad because she was moving on and stuff like that. So yeah, he went and went to the job and unalived her. And the mother is the one that texted him where she would be at, what time to do. She even told him, make sure I don't catch no stray bullets. Like a mammy, and she see nothing wrong with her son. Like one of those, like mammies are dangerous. These are the ones that teach their son the these are the ones that's raising the guys that calling you a B word, that's think they so entitled, think people should keep compete with them just because they got a penis. It's like they're weird, but who raising them? Mammies. Mammies don't care about nothing but a man. Nothing. If they don't got a man, they'll treat their son like their son is their man. Because they're weirdos. That's why you don't want to be around a mammy. You don't even want to be around her kids. Most of the time the daughters wake up because the daughters are always treated like second class citizens. You know? So sometimes they wake up, but sometimes they become worse than mammies. Like it's just like, a weird cycle. So that's why I feel like if you're a mammy, I'm gonna call it out. I feel a need to, because I feel like that's part of my job, to use my voice in any platform I'm in to make Black women aware of what's going on here. Because there's Black women and there's mammies. A mammy don't give a hell about Black women. She'll only pretend to when she got some shit going on. Then all of a sudden we women need to stick together, you know what I'm saying, until she get back in good. And then she's right back giving y'all her ass to kiss while she try to perform for these niggas that don't like her. They don't even need to. Like male validation, or is he the male, they're constantly wanting male validation, or they're searching to get some. Yeah. And they will do anything to get to it. It's no stopping that shit. They're dangerous. Oh, look at you being messy. Well, I can tell you the mammies that I think of mammies. Okay. VS is the queen mammy. She wants to be the queen, but she's a queen mammy. Lady Nika Feshaya, definitely mammies. Um, majority of these, like Toya, she's a mammy. J Dummy, mammy. Bella Joy, big time mammy. Uh, let me see. Olivia, mammy. Um, who else? I was gonna think of. I don't know. Some more come to me, but yeah, it's a lot of mammies in the sector. But I knew that coming in, so that's why I already know. Like, it's a lot of mammies, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you got one life. Living. Oh, Miss Diva one, big time mammy, but you only got one life, and if you want to live your life being a mammy, more power to you. But the thing is, with mammies, they don't want nobody else to live their life how they want to. Like, you got to worship the same things they worship. I don't. You do you, and I do me. That's how life goes. But they don't. They won't hear of it. They'll try to tear you down. Like, they think these guys could do anything they want to you, and you're supposed to take it. Mm-mm-mm. But I just, like, I wasn't raised like the women that brought me up and raised me up. They weren't like that. So that's just not me. No, so I can't do it. But I don't, like, if somebody wants to do that, I don't have an issue with it. I just have an issue with people that have an issue with me. I say, oh, Brooke is a big mammy, a nasty mammy, supports R. Kelly and everything. She's just a weirdo. Like, that's how extreme mammies are. She's saying that it's okay for a grown man to have quotas with a 13-year-old. Talking about he can give consent. I'm like, what? When I heard Pizza telling that story, I was like, are you crazy? Because if he thought they could give consent, why didn't he go to court and admit that was him on video with that 13-year-old girl and tell the courts that she gave consent? Why would he lie about it? Because he know that they can't do that. Yeah, I don't know. They just I'm lovable. That is some people that just, it is what it is. Like I said, the truth, like, I'm a truth speaker, so that's how it goes. Yeah, but like I said, it's a lot of weirdos out there. And like I tell you, because I'm a self-absorbed person by nature, and I only deal with people I want to deal with. Like, I've always been that way my whole life. So that's why I think I find so enthralling about certain sectors that I'm in, especially, like, let's say, for instance, the B sector, because I get to be around a lot of people I wouldn't normally associate myself in real life. And I get to tell them how I feel. And, like, it's part of the thing. And they get to do the same thing. But they just gonna look crazy though. Like, hey Hershey. Hey boo. So yeah, it's good. I get to debate and I get to show people that's watching why it's not good to be a mammy. I get to point out, like, when they doing certain things and they karma come back on them, I get to point it out to people, like, look, see. Hmm. Because, like, I just wouldn't trust a person that don't even put their own self first. Like, if you can't put yourself first, that's weird. To worship something other than you, it's just weird. Hey, talent boo. That's just how I feel. Oh, that's a deep fryer. I have an air fryer, but that's the one to fry stuff in. I have another deep fryer, but it's in my storage. But I got this for the contest. Can't wait. Only $25, good sale. I'm happy I waited because I seen another one. It was $50, but I'm happy I waited. I'm gonna probably try that out tonight. If I fry the ribs, I'll try it out tonight. Oh, they should be mad. The hell! I told them I'm cute. Face card never declining. Never. Mm-mm. And Big Baby took a shit like, you can't have your hair done unless you wear fake hair. No, you can have your hair done and not wear fake hair. You can use your real hair. I mostly do natural hairstyles. Like, if I didn't cut my hair, I would have it in some type of natural hair thing. Yes, Tokyo Tony. She was live. I don't know if she still is, but Tokyo Tony went live and she said that she did not do that. She did not send her daughter's ex-boyfriend no pictures. He did that. He made it up. And I believe it because her fans was in the chat like, yeah, he screenshotted the pic and they was giving the dates and time of the different lives. But I don't know if they was talking about like Facebook, YouTube, or like OnlyFans. 'Cause I know she had the OnlyFans. I don't know if she still do. But they was like, he made it in the text and make it seem like she was taking pictures and sending it, like taking pictures with her phone and then sending it to him. But all the pictures that he was using was screenshots from lives. So yeah, she said he's lying, and I hope she sue though. That's a reason to sue. But she's such a toxic mom. That's what made it so believable. She be doing her dirty, crazy, toxic. But she said she didn't do that. So I'm happy to hear that she didn't go that far. Cause that'd have been weird. But there is a show I call Smothered, where to me it looked like the mother be flirting with her daughter husband. Like they be feeding each other. Like it's weird. I don't know why Room Shaker was asking for my address. She wasn't getting it though. I was no Max Boogie was threatening to fight me, and she said she run New York City. So I told her what part of New York City she could find me, and she could pull up. I go outside all the time, but I know she lying. She's selling wolf tickets. Every time you see her, she crying about getting beat up. So she needs to go. She need to go fight that girl back first. Yep, I believe she is. I think she's still on that Coca Cola. Yeah, and I think she's a little off. Like I think she needs some meds to like balance herself. She's a little off. I think she's dealing with some trauma herself. That's probably why she's so toxic. But I'm happy to hear that she really didn't do that. Cause it sounded like they were saying the truth. Like, cause I don't follow Tokyo Tony like that. I watch her sometimes, like when she used to be, well, I guess her ex-husband, that when they used to be arguing, that shit used to be funny. So I used to be watching them. And of course when she would start going off on her daughter, I would watch those lives. But I never watched a live where she'd be taking her clothes off, so I don't know. But they said everything. They was like he didn't use one personal picture. Everything was a screenshot. And she said when he went live and he was showing the text messages, it was all screenshots. And he why? Because I guess you got an iPhone, you could do the screen record to show. But he made up the text messages, and I'm believing that because it was just a story that went viral, and this girl made a whole thread of text messages between her and the guy, but basically he's telling her that he gave her a house in Virginia. And it turns and everybody was on him. They was like all in his comment section, threatening him and this and that based on a text thread. So he had to go to the hospital and take a HIV test just to clear his name. And then he was able to prove that he don't even have it. And she talking about that she's sorry. She hoped everybody forgive her. Like, girl, what? Why would you do all of that? That's weird. So yeah, people do go to the extremes. So I don't know. I don't know if he broke up with her and she was mad. I don't know why she did that. Yeah, I know my baby here. That's why please, I ain't worried about nobody coming over here. And she ain't coming nowhere, child. She ain't got the gas money. And she don't even got no bus ticket money. The hell. Trust me, I ain't worried about it or not a thing. Yeah, this stuff is crazy. Yeah, she's crazy. Tokyo Tony's been crazy, but she do be speaking some truth sometimes. But she is freaking crazy. And she's a toxic ass person. That's why people was believing it. Cause she was even when her live was going, she was cursing people out. Cause she was reading the comments and stuff. And she was like, cause some of the people was like, yeah, cause I wasn't gonna be able to defend you after this one. And she was like, well, don't defend me now, bitch. Block. She was going off. I said, this lady. But it's the shit that she be doing. Poor China. But I don't know, did China ever say anything? But for the most part, she never really responds to her mother. I guess she said it is what it is. But she obviously is in competition with her daughter, though. She most definitely is. And that's sad. Like you in two different lanes, and that's your daughter. Weirdo. You supposed to be trying to like, I know that's what I do. I try to make sure none of my girls and my son, but especially because it's easier for me, especially with the girls. I try to make sure they don't hit no stomach block I made. They know how to get way above and over that shit. Hmm. Supposed to be giving them the game so they could be better than you, not trying to keep them down. Like that's some weird ass shit. That's why people believe she did that shit because that's what she be doing. She's always trying to compete with her daughter. Yeah, she jealous and not happy, and that's weird, especially to be a mom. Like I think it's weird if you like a certain age and jealous of somebody younger than you in general, but it's especially weird to be jealous of your own damn daughter. You supposed to want the best for her. Shit. But whatever. Yeah, guys, I'm about to go season these ribs for later when she get home. And I'll be back around. Hopefully somebody be live later so I can go be a panel hoe. But thank everybody for chilling out with Uppity. Appreciate you guys. Chef kisses. Please hit the like button on your way out if you haven't in the replay game. Y'all make sure you hit the like button. Thank you. Y'all have a good day. Later, y'all.